had one panic attack in my life. And
Okay.
I've read this on you, like that you suffer from panic attacks and anxiety, right?
Yes.
I had one when I was pregnant with my little girl. And I was driving. And I couldn't move. Like, I was like, oh my God, am I about to die? And I was literally looking at my hands and I was like, and I couldn't breathe. It was like shallow breathing. I'd never experienced that. And it was my first pregnancy that happened with my little girl. And I read that you suffer from anxiety and panic attacks too.
I do.
And how do you deal with that?
I have had them my whole life. It's so interesting for me, and this obviously is probably with you too, but I don't get them when I'm performing. Like, I feel most at home when I'm on stage. Like, I don't have any anxiety about that, but I get them just in my day-to-day life. And, you know, my life changed overnight with Two Broke Girls. I, you know, went from being a nanny and a bartender full-time and then was on national television and a lot of pressure, as you know, with American Idol. It happened to you too.
I was a cocktail waitress in national TV. Yes. We have so much in common, Beth.
So, I can't wait to, like, ride horses in the woods and have, like, other
I'll be on a four-wheeler and you stay on your horse.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, your horse, your mare. We'll keep her away from Belle. I don't want her to learn bad behavior. Anyway, so I started to notice that my anxiety got worse, not while I was performing, just off-camera red carpets. I don't do well with anything like that.
Red carpets are horrible.
They're the worst. People don't know, but it's...
Your smile, all of a sudden I start looking like I have a disease because it starts twitching.
Yes.
And I'm like, and then I have to make myself laugh, so I'm like,
oh my God.
I'm trying to get it to like not...
They're like, Kelly, You're like, I'm hearing voices, or is someone talking to me? I don't know what's happening.
And they're yelling at you. They're
they
it's
yell.
not polite. It's like, Kelly! And I'm like, you know.
And then they get you on the one angle.
And then they get you looking really hot.
Yeah, it's...
So I can see how that would cause a panic attack.
All of it, you know? And actually, Whitney Cummings, who is co-creator of Two Broke Girls, and I said to her, you know, when my character on the show had a horse living in New York City named Chestnut, and when the horse was on the show, I noticed that I was calmer, more grounded at rehearsal. I was so happy. I mean, I always loved animals, but there was something about the horse, and I mentioned it to Whitney, and Whitney was like, I have a friend, her name's Cassandra Ogier. She's this incredible equine therapist.
Oh, yes.
You don't have to ride, you don't have to do anything, it's all on the ground, it's super spiritual. Go work with her, and she completely changed my life.
Wow.
Because horses are prey animals, so they only live in the present moment. You know, they can smell if a mountain lion is far away. So in order to work with them, which you know, but if you're not a horse person, people don't understand this, but they will only respond to your authentic behavior in that moment. So if you're scared, but you're trying to show that you're not scared, they're gonna be like, boy, bye. Like, because they sense it. They sense it.
Yeah.
And so something I found really empowering, which is why I believe in equine therapy, is that when you realize this huge animal that could kill you responds when you're just your pure, authentic self, whether you're happy, sad, angry, whatever it is that day, you get to show up as you are, and that's enough, and they're gonna wanna respond and communicate because they're feeling your authentic truth. And I thought that was one of the most empowering things, and it really helped me get over my panic attacks.
That's really cool. I will not stop talking until you subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's right, and I can talk a lot. Seriously, not gonna stop. Yep, still here, not going anywhere. I see you. Don't walk away from this.